We could drive the car, and so we decided the rain had stopped. So we had planned to get home. We were able to drive it all the way home. And when the insurance company had us to take it to Dave's Auto Body in Williamsburg, and they appraised it, and it was to fix the car was more than they could. That car was worth, so they totaled it out.
Okay.
But anyway, we were quite lucky to not have any injury. But the seats, the leather seats in the back seat and the front seat and the dash were all cut with the glass that was flying around.
Sure.
And yet we didn't get cut except for a couple of little pieces that she had in her hand. We were so lucky.
So tell me about the umbrella. Did you not put an umbrella in the window to help keep?
Yes,
more
I
glass?
did, because it was raining.
Yeah,
And after the tornado hit, I put the umbrella in the window to keep the rain from coming in on me.
Before that, you want to talk about
I would like to.
Okay, go ahead.
Can I start from
Yeah.
seeing the black cloud coming?
Yeah.
I saw this black cloud coming, and I said, Jim, there's a black cloud up here above us. Get going fast. It's going to hit us. I don't see it. I said, just get going. And so about that time it hit. And I was worried about those motorcycle guys. And
That's what I was looking on.
yeah, he was watching those. But anyway, it wasn't any time at all that somebody came up on the side, a car came up on the right side of us, and she said, "Are you okay?" And I said, "Yeah, I'm okay, and Jim is too." And she said, "Well, I just needed to check on you," and then she was gone.
Disappeared.
And I never saw the car again. I didn't see it down ahead of us. I thought that car would have gone down to check the motorcycles or something. I looked all around and didn't see that car. And it just sounded like Rosemary. I just felt that it was her. So, anyway, we were very fortunate.
Yeah.
And then a newspaper article came by. Reporter came by. And he says, I just wanted to ask you how you feeling after that tornado hit. I said, well, I'm kind of messed up. My hair got blown over.
Who cares about the knives in the car?
I didn't know about that.
There's no windows.
I didn't know about the knife yet. And so, anyway, later we found out that he was from ABC, and it was all over ABC, and her boyfriend from Japan saw it and called you, said he saw your mother on television, and I don't know what I said, then, but anyway, then the gal.
He wasn't my current boyfriend or
no,
anything he was married.
Well, you lived in
high school,
Japan,
yeah, boyfriend from high school,
and but he knew us, and he saw it on television, and was concerned.
Yes.
And I thought that was sweet. And so then the gal that worked at the Crisp Bakers saw it on television, and she called, and Jim answered it and said, "Oh my gosh, how many people saw that, But anyway, so then Jim teased me that I had my 2-minute
claim to fame.
15 seconds of fame.
On ABC.
Where's your autograph?
Yeah. And so anyway, we laughed about that part of it, but it wasn't funny. But then the policeman came by, and so he said, well, do you care if I check around? Well, he wanted to know that we were okay, of course, and everything. And he says, looks like something, you don't have hardly any windows left, and then he looked around in the back seat, and he said, is this yours? I said, no. And he says, do you want it? I said, yeah. Just to know that, oh, we still have that knife.
Yeah.
It's out in the garage in the drawer.
Okay.
But anyway, I don't know why. But anyway, it was from that antique store. He says the antique store is down and everything
It was
went
flattened.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did
And-
you guys feel like, did the air lift you up at all?
Oh, we were going
You were
sideways,
all-
up and down,
Oh,
in
yeah.
every
It
direction. We were
bounced quite
just,
a bit, yeah.
oh, we just bounced like crazy. Yeah. And
But he also found the checks. too.
that's what I was going to say
Okay.
next. Yeah. And so then he said, well, there's all these checks back here. And he says, take a look at these. And oh my gosh, there's a note on here. This is so-and-so's for selling whatever. I said, they must be from the antique shop. And so he says, well, I'll just stack them up and I'll take them back over to the lady there. And so, you know.
And that wasn't, you
that
weren't
was-
right outside where that store was at. You were,
We were up.
Yeah. There
Up
was-
you were over the
high.
interstate on an overpass.
Yeah.
We could see the building down there, and because
But it was a good 200 or more yards away, wasn't
oh
it?
yeah, maybe 300 yards
Yeah.
away. Yeah,
A quarter of a mile.
and the several of the houses at that town, Williamsburg, were damaged severely
Well, they were knocked down.
off of the foundation.
Yeah.
Even, you could see 4 or 5 of them, 6 of them. I don't remember the number, but several of them.
And then later, I got out of the car and was walking on the highway, and I looked down and I thought, how could there have been a car on the side of me? There is not enough road here for a car to be on the side of me. But a car was there. Yep. So anyway,
Our angel.
yes. And then I saw all these people that were coming to check on their children that were still at school and their houses and whatever. They wouldn't let anybody in a car come over that viaduct at that time because
The debris and
the debris and up ahead of them, you know, and everything. But they would let them walk across and go check on their family or whatever. And yeah, some of them were hysterical. You know, they just couldn't get there fast enough.
The 2 guys on the motorcycles fell over, and they were damaged. The ambulance took them to a hospital.
Oh yeah, I asked
but they were fine. I mean,
they lived.
I think they just checked them out.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
I don't know how much
I asked-
damage to the motorcycles there was.
No, the whole, I saw one of those and it was just twisted up. I asked the policeman about them and he said, no, they were okay. They took them to the hospital though. Well, they were scratched up. They were, you know, maybe a broken arm or something, but they were alive. And they were thrown off of their motorcycle. And the motorcycles were all twisted and a mess. Yeah. But that was
That's
quite.
what I was concentrating on when she was saying there's a black cloud coming. I'm looking at
'cause you
because
didn't
they were
wanna
right in
hit
front
them.
of us.
I
Right.
didn't want to hit them.
They had gotten gas at the gas station
Yeah,
when we did.
and we followed them out, and so they were right in front of us. And gonna get on the interstate, I guess, and keep going north. But
Yeah.
but
But that was one experience I don't want to have again.
fortunately, you know, they totaled the car, and it was during the time that they had this deal of turn in your old jalopy car,
Right.
and you couldn't buy it.
What was
We
it? They
couldn't find
push,
a-
pull or drag it in
Yeah,
kind
right.
of thing?
Yeah, and consequently, we couldn't buy a new car. She went to, I think, 7 or 9 different car dealers looking at cars.
I was going to buy a Jaguar. They didn't have one.
But the thing was, is
I
that
couldn't get a Cadillac either.
we
and
were
those-
driving around and we saw a semi with, you know, that carries cars,
Our transport.
a Nissan's, and we followed it to the dealer, And while they were on the truck, we went inside to talk to the sales manager, and we ended up buying the red
The Nissan.
Nissan. Yeah, it was 2009, I think it was. Yeah.
Okay. And Rosemary passed away in 2007.
Yes.
Okay.
December 1st.
December 1st, 2007. Yeah.
And
Okay.
we happened to be there with her, and
When she passed
That's
at
right,
the
yeah,
hospital.
yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, we miss her.
Yeah, we do.
So anyway, that's our
Tuesday's her birthday.
Oh, that's right.
That's what we're thinking about right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's
Okay, I can shut that off now.
Whoa.